Hi guys, today you're going to start by multiplying fractions with whole numbers. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the step in, how to complete that. I'll show you a few examples on the step up, and then we'll also look at part 2 or number 2 and how to do these with number lines. So we'll start here with this first story problem. It says 2/3 of a scoop of laundry detergent is used for a load of laundry. Richard does 5 loads of laundry. How much laundry detergent does he use? In the picture below, each large rectangle represents one hole. Richard uses this picture to help solve the problem. So you can see what Richard did was he drew a hole and then he divided it into 2/3 because he's using 2/3 of a scoop of laundry for each load of laundry he's doing. So then he colored the first 2 blue to represent that first load of laundry. And then he realized he's going to need another hole. So he drew another hole, divided it into thirds, and then he filled in 2 more. That represents the second load of laundry. And then here, 2 more represents the third, the fourth, and the fifth loads, or the 5 loads of laundry. So the question is, how much laundry detergent does he use? Well, here I can see he uses 1, 2, 3, and 1 out of 3 left over. So we've got 3 holes and 1/3 of a cup of laundry used. Okay? Now, it says, how does the picture help solve the problem? What product should he write? Remember, product is just the answer to a multiplication problem. So the picture helped us to see or to visualize what it was that Richard was doing. It helped us to visualize the 2/3. So now we'll move over and try the second one. It says, Giselle uses a different type of laundry detergent. She uses 3/4 of a scoop for each load of laundry. She also does 5 loads. How much laundry detergent does she use? Draw more jumps on the number line to solve the problem, then complete the equation. So I'll do my best to do this. You guys know I'm not very good with this pen tool and all this stuff. So she's using 3/4 of a scoop for each load of laundry, and she's doing 5 loads of laundry as well. So what they did was for their first jump, they moved it over 1, 2, 3 parts out of 4. Okay? So they moved it over 3 parts out of 4. So I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to take my pen tool and I'm going to also move it 3 parts out of 4. 1, 2, 3. That represents the second load of laundry that she did. Now I know that she did 5, so I have to keep going. So I'm going to do 1 more. 2, 3. That represents my third load of laundry. 1, 2, 3. That represents my fourth load of laundry. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That represents my 5th load of laundry. So the question is, how much did she use? Well, here I can see that she used 1 hole, 2 holes, 3 holes, and then she had some left over. She had 1, 2, 3 out of 4 parts left over. So she used 3 holes and 3 out of 4 left over. Make sense? Now I'll show you how to do this part of the step up. So each large shape represents 1 hole. Shade each shape to match the equation. Then write the product as a common fraction or a mixed number. So we've got 2 different holes here, and we're multiplying 5 times 3/8, 3/8. So what I know that I need to do is I need to represent 3/8 5 times. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, oops, I think this already got filled in somehow. Let me go back and erase it all. Let's start over. What I'm going to do is I'm going to represent that 3/8 5 times. So here's how I'm going to do that. I'm going to fill in 3/8 over here. This represents my first 3/8. Then I'm going to represent it a second time. And now this might be a little tricky because I only have 2/8 left over, but I need to fill in 3/8. So I'm going to fill in these 2 that I have and then 1 more from over here. So far I have 1, 2, 3 times of representing 3/8. I need to get up to 5. So I'm going to do it again. There's my 4th one. And then here's my 5th one. So what I need to fill in here is 5 times 3/8 is equal to what? Well, it's equal to 1, and how many pieces do I have left over? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 8. So it's equal to 1 7/8. Pretty easy? Now go ahead and give this one a try on your own. I realized I forgot to show you guys how to represent it as a common fraction. So 1 7/8 is the same thing as 15 over 8. And if you're wondering how I got that, I know that this whole is broken up into 8 different pieces, right? Here I have 8 of those pieces filled in, plus 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this would represent, oops, I don't want to use my highlighter tool. This would represent 15 over, oops, 8. So now you can go ahead and give this one a try. Okay, last thing is I'll show you how to do 2a. So it says the distance between each whole number is 1 whole. Draw jumps to show the equation, then write the product. So here I'm multiplying 3 times 6/8. So I know I'm taking 6/8 3 times. So what I'm going to do is the first time I'm going to jump 6 out of 8 spots. So I know this is already divided up into 8s for me. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So my first jump needs to land on 6 over 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, oops, right this one I think? Oh, now I lost my place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this represents my first jump out of 3. So now I need to do 6 more again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This would represent my second jump. Now I'll do my third. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, I lost my count. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now I've got that represented in my visual. I just need to figure out what the answer is. Well, I know it's past 1 whole and it's past 2 wholes. In fact, it lands on this mark right here, which represents 2 out of 8. So I know it's equal to 2 wholes and then 2 more little pieces out of 8. Now, if I wanted to represent that as a common fraction, remember what you do is you take 8 times 2. What is that? 16 plus 1 more, which would be 17. 17/8. Or another way to look at it is how many notches did you jump? Well, I jumped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And they were divided into 8s. So 18/8. So now, if you're feeling confident enough, give these a try. And then this one is going to let you create your own number line to come up with the answers. If you feel confident enough to try this one, certainly go ahead. You're not obligated to by any means at this time. And if you feel like you still don't really understand, go ahead and email me. I'd be happy to reach out to you. And also, keep in mind that the answer key is on Google Classroom, but be responsible about it. I don't want you guys just using the answer key. I want you to actually do the work first. You're not going to grow as a learner if you're just using the answer key to copy work down. All right, guys, give it a try.